Meanwhile, Capitol Hill, this guy Jay Johnson, who spells his first name J-E-H. So right there he fails basic English. J-E-H, Jay Johnson. He's your Homeland Security Secretary. He's at a hearing today where they're talking about unaccompanied immigrant children, a.k.a. illegal immigrant children. And a congressman, Republican from Alabama, not the Republican from Michigan, his name is Mike Rogers from Alabama, he asked him about this. Cut 2, go.
I've been down to Nogales where they have the large detention facility, and I've seen the folks that we've detained be debriefed, cleaned up, put on a bus, and sent back. Why aren't we doing that with these children?
Well, first of all, Nogales is being used right now as a processing center for the unaccompanied children. They are leaving Nogales and they're going to HHS custody for shelter and then placement.
But why aren't we putting them on a bus like we normally do and send them back down to Guatemala?
Because the law requires that I turn them over to HHS, sir.
Well, the law required Obamacare to be kicked in 2 years ago, and that hadn't stopped the administration before when it wants to do something different. This is a humanitarian crisis. It's a national security crisis for our country. And I don't know why these children are being treated any differently.
And why are they? Why are they? We know why. That's a rhetorical question. This is exactly what Obama wants. If he didn't want it, he'd take out that damn pen in his Obama phone and he'd do something about it. Folks, by the time he's out of office, we're going to have hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens of all ages, all backgrounds, all diseases, not diseases, just a hordes of foreigners in this country. And then we're going to have these blue states offering them in-state tuition and the right to vote for in local and state elections and on and on and on. And the border won't be secure. And then the next horde comes. And then these morons in the Republican Party and on the editorial page of the Wall Street Journal and Jeb Bush, oh, they're here for love. Really, they're here for love. Oh, yes, they're here for love. And by the way, it doesn't matter why they're here. It matters who we want here. But that said, there's going to be no end to this. So America will be fundamentally transformed, not just economically, fundamentally. The culture will get killed. The culture will die. And I'm tired of people saying, well, you think your culture's superior? Not only do I think it's superior, but the people who are coming here must think it's superior because they're leaving their culture. The problem is we have these ethnic front groups in this country, these radical front groups in this country who keep promoting the culture from the homeland, ethnicity, balkanization, tribalism. No society can sustain this. None. This is why I despise the Republican leadership. But it went on between Congressman Mike Rogers, Republican Alabama, and the nitwit. Cut 3, go.
Do you believe these are exigent circumstances?
I believe these are exigent circumstances, yes.
Do you believe that the president should issue an executive order due to these exigent circumstances to deal with this crisis?
I'm not sure I can comment on that. Of what nature?
To supersede the law. This is not the first time the president's gone around the law when he needs to achieve a goal. I don't know why he can't do it with these children.
Last time I looked, an executive order can't supersede the law.
Stop. Oh, really? An executive order can't supersede the law? Where the hell have you been, pal? He's been doing it for 5.5 years. Remember? If Congress doesn't act, I will. Separation of powers, poof, gone. Remember that, pal? Remember the workfare part of welfare? Doesn't exist anymore. Remember all those deadlines, 38 or so of them under Obamacare? All moved. Where was this guy? Go ahead.
That's what we thought, too. If we could find a way to get in front of the Supreme Court, we'd resolve that. But right now, we have a crisis, and I don't see this administration doing anything about it other than trying to house the children.
That's what they're doing. They're housing the children, feeding them, giving them diapers. Some of them are so old, they're giving them depends. You see, they're not all children. And then they're moving them into the country. And as we reported in a story last week, if these children are relatives of illegal alien families already in our country, well, then they're sending them to the illegal alien families that are in our country, and they're letting them stay here. No president prior to this president, none, Democrat, Republican, none, has ever supported this kind of thing. None. Because they put their country first. They put the well-being of the American citizen first. They put the towns and the communities and the states in this country first. But this guy doesn't care about any of it. This guy's God's gift. He doesn't care about a nation, state, and borders. He's bigger than the United States. He's bigger than the presidency. He's already bored. He's constantly looking for places to vacation or to go jog or to eat a sandwich or to play golf. Guy's played 174 rounds of golf. I couldn't play that much golf in my lifetime if I wanted to. More than that, I'm too damn busy. And if I'm too damn busy, how is it to pull up his damn schedule, will you, Mr. Producer? If I'm too damn busy, how is it the president's not too damn busy? Absolutely unbelievable, in my opinion. So all this stuff's going on the border. And all this stuff's going on all over the world. And what did our president do today? What's today? Monday? Tuesday? Tuesday, the middle of the damn week. His day starts at 4:20 p.m. 4:20 p.m. President and Vice President meet with Secretary of Defense Hagel. Whole damn day's gone. Then guess what? 6:30 p.m. As a matter of fact, it's ongoing right now, Eastern Time. The president hosts the 2013 President's Cup team. This is golf. The vice president also attends. That's it. That's today. That's your president. Now, what about tomorrow? Our friends at CNS News, Obama's skipping out of White House to spend a day with a hardworking mom. Oh, it's Thursday he's skipping out of town. Well, why would he need to skip out of town to spend time with a hardworking mom, Mr. Producer? Doesn't he have his wife? Isn't she a hardworking mom? She's got that organic garden. How come we never hear about that organic garden anymore? In the old days, Obama had an organic garden. They were growing pot, as I recall. But they have the organic garden, and of course we know Mrs. Obama's always working very hard tilling the soil there. So apparently, CNS News writes, because he doesn't get out of the White House enough or have enough to do, Obama will travel to Minnesota on Thursday to spend a day with Rebecca, described by the White House as a hardworking mom from Minneapolis. What is this crap? War on women? War on women? Obama has a war on women, a war on men, a war on children, a war on seniors, a war on capitalism, a war on the private sector, a war on the Constitution. He's got wars going on all over the damn place. When the president receives letters like Rebecca's, he makes notes in the margins. Oh, he's so Lincoln-esque. Oh. That's what he's doing all morning, ladies and gentlemen, reading your mail. So he makes notes in the margins and sits down to reply personally. First of all, if that's what he's doing, what an idiot. If he's sitting there personally responding to mail with a pen in the margins, what an idiot. But he's not. In fact, this is the first series of day-in-the-life visits that the president plans to make across the country this summer, with all the pressing issues facing the President of the United States. Foreign, Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Ukraine, domestic, invasion of the southern border, blah, blah, on, VA, and political, IRS targeting, NSA spying. He'll spend a day with Rebecca, meeting with her family and community members to discuss the issues that matter to them, hosting a town hall and talking about the steps we need to take as a country to help more Americans like Rebecca get ahead. I have an idea on what we can do to help more Americans get ahead, Mr. Producer. Urge Obama to resign. That would be good, don't you think? So all this summer, folks, he'll be meeting with folks who've written in to share what their lives are like. Now, some of you who've written the president, I doubt he'll be sharing time with you. He'll be hitting the road and traveling. I guarantee you, he's going to these places where they have nice golf courses. Okay, it's a land of 10,000 lakes, right? Let's find a nice golf course with at least 20. You watch. Will he be spending time with a family in Camden, New Jersey? I mean, it's possible, but I'd like to know. East Palo Alto? Just curious. The White House is urging Americans to tune in on Thursday as the president travels to Minnesota. Tune in to what? It has also prepared a special video showing Obama reading Rebecca's letter and talking about how nice it will be to meet her. See, because in the end, ladies and gentlemen, it's about Obama. So they have a video of Obama reading a letter. How about we have a video of Obama showing up at work before 10 a.m.? Now that would be a first. That would be really cool. How about a video of Obama after the Benghazi attack at 5:15, 5:20 at his meeting? The video between 5:20 p.m., let's say, and 10 a.m. the next morning. Do we have a video of the president there? What the hell was he doing? We still don't know. Yes. How about a video of the president doing something productive? That would be a first. That would be really cool.